MLB The Show ball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco. Ball is next on the show. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home. To third. Longoria's got it. And he's retired here, one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Edman is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Longoria's there. Start the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
For a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know, coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and two strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. fouled away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Next to bat for the Giants, Alex Dickerson. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Dickerson, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Donovan Solano will be next. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now, Donovan Solano. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. A ball and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
Outside, that's a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0.
Yeah. Count 2-1.
Solano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball 3.
3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Longoria.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the stretch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. He'll lead it off against. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped up. Belt shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
That is it. The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fouled off. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. One away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So digging in now, Joey Bart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Mauricio Dubon is on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hey. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mike Yastrzemski. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Yastrzemski was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Giants leave a couple. Will move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter,
now at the plate, Donovan Solano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
In is the third baseman Evan Longoria as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Tommy Edman as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Brad Miller, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and chopped to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. A solo shot here to left as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. And that misses ball one. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. We played 4. It's 1-0 San Francisco. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And there's ball one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First offering on its way.
That's out.
And he misses again. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. One out, nobody on. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Oh and 1 the count to Molina.
0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Colton Wong would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. Full count now, 3-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Colton Wong now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1-2. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 out, nobody on. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Still 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cleanly throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And the pitch. A year here at the big league level. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina now. The 1-1 softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Wong for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he takes this one high.
On. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted in the air out to left. Dickerson's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the 2-1.
Nope.
3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is in high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Yadi Molina digging in now.
Yadier.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Alex Reyes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
number 29.
Tyler O'Neill will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. That's inside.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounded to short. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So striding forward now, Mauricio Dubon. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Reyes, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Softly hit to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
O'Neill.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's running, and he fouls this one off. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dubon is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1's the count.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Crawford's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Miller playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. O'Neill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready for another shot now. Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Marlene Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Marlene Garcia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Dexter Fowler will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Inside and low, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Yadier Molina, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
One and one. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing right field and batting in.
Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Belt, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is O'Neill. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 35.
Giants down to their final out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Genesis Cabrera pitches well enough to get the W. Johnny Cueto pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.